Okay, so what's going on, guys? It's GPH Streams here, and welcome back to the 7 Nights Idol Adventure. So I'm sorry, I'm quite busy, guys, but today we will update our tier list. Okay, so first, let's proceed to our new heroes. So we will go to this rate info here so that we can easily navigate these new heroes. So, new heroes that to be added to our tier list, that would be Undercover Nia, JURI, and ASMODEUS. Okay, so first, let's try to review the skills description of Undercover Nia. Okay, so this Undercover Nia, take a look at that. I have only one copy of this Undercover Nia since I'm already playing as a casual gamer. So I only purchase here the monthly card, guys. So that is the reason why I could not pull most of the heroes. Okay, so let's start with the attack speed. The attack speed is 149. So always pay attention to this attack speed. Then she is a melee type, and the affiliation that would be Crusader Undercover. Next, we have here the basic attack. So it says here, it deals damage equal to 600% of attack to the target, and this is 200% more than the average. So the average is somehow like 400%. And next, we have here the crit attack. It says here, it deals with crit damage equal to 850% of attack to the target. So this is freaking good already, guys. This is freaking good. And then it grants bodyguard buff to allies for 2 seconds upon successful attack, and also it can inflict stun debuff. Okay, to allies, stun debuff to the hit target for 2 seconds. So this bodyguard increases the attack speed by 24% to all allies, guys. And also we got here some stun, okay, for 2 seconds. So most heroes have this one, increase in attack speed. So I think the best skill here, that would be the crit damage equal to 850% of attack to the target. And take note, this crit attack is dependent also on this attack speed here. Next, we have here the active skill. So pay attention to this active skill, guys. Take note, most heroes have a range of 120. And the 2 heroes here in the game have a range of 180. That would be Colt and Baidang. But this Undercover Nia, take a look at that. Even though she is a melee type, but the range, that is 150, guys. That's 150. Most of my Kraken friends, my god, they are utilizing this Undercover Nia on PvP. Take note, we have here, it attacks targets with melee type keyword first. My god, Undercover Nia is freaking nice in PvP, guys. That's according to my whale friends, guys, and Kraken friends. So it says here, it grants a temporary undercover frame buff to the caster for 10 seconds. And it says here, we have here some damage nullification 3 times. You have here increasing final attack by 24%. You have here also increasing critical hit rate by 24%. And also we get here some increasing final accuracy by 100%. So this Undercover Nia somehow does not miss, guys, because of this increase in final accuracy by 100%. And of course, it can inflict instantly a critical damage because we have here some increase in critical hit rate. Next, then quickly moves behind the farthest melee type target and deal damage equal to 2,600% of attack over 8 hits in a 4-meter area around the caster. So when you say something like quickly moves, it teleports, guys, instantly. So this is the reason why this Undercover Nia is freaking great in PvP. And later on, you can see that on the tier list. Next, it removes all buffs from allies. We have here this one. Then grants them an infinity power mode buff for 15 seconds upon successful attack. Take note, we have here a cooldown that is 10 seconds, but we got here a duration of 15 seconds, guys. So that is the reason why this Undercover Nia is freaking great. So this infinity power mode increases the movement speed by 30% of all allies. Okay, so we have here also, it removes all debuffs from the allies, guys. And next, we have here also inflicts red wine debuff on the hit target for 6 seconds. So this red wine debuff, it increases critical hit rate by 24% and also inflicts stun and paralysis for the duration of the debuff. So if you are a spender, maybe mid spender or high spender or a Kraken player, and you love PvP, I would suggest get this one, guys. Get Nia. My god, she is freaking insane in PvP. Okay, next, what do we have? Okay, so we have ASMODEUS or ASMODEUS. So I did not get ASMODEUS, guys. The reason for that, still the same. I'm not already a spender. I'm only a low spender, guys. I'm not a mid spender nor a high spender. I'm already a low spender. So that is the reason why I did not get ASMODEUS. But of course, ASMODEUS is freaking good. So let's review the skills description of this ASMODEUS. So she is a melee type, an omniscient reader codex, and we have here an attack speed that is 200. The highest attack speed so far for now, guys. That is 200. And if you will check here the basic attack, it says here it deals 600% of attack to the target, and that is 200% above average. And next, the crit hit attack, we have here some range that is 35, since this is a melee type. So it deals crit hit damage equal to 990% of attack to the target. So this is freaking insane. That is near to 1000%, guys. And grants Wrath and Lust buff to the caster for 2 seconds upon successful attack. And also it grants the member of the Gourmet Association buff to allies for 2 seconds. So we have here the Wrath and Lust. So it increases critical hit rate by 24%. We have here also final critical hit damage by 24%, as well as the bonus damage rate by 24%. So this is freaking insane, guys. That is a powerhouse build. And next, we got here the member of the Gourmet Association. It increases weakness attack rate by 24%. This is freaking good also, but some heroes have this buff. And next, we have here it inflicts Blood Grasp debuff on the hit target for 5 seconds. Take note, we have here already 5 seconds, guys, and not 2 seconds. So it says here it decreases critical hit rate resist by 24% and also afflicts curse for the duration of the debuff. So this Asmodeus, you don't need some critical hit rate here, because it says here already we got here some critical hit rate by 24%, and also we got here a decrease in critical hit rate resist by 24%. So the lower the critical hit rate resist, the more we can inflict critical hit rate or critical damage. So that is the main reason why we don't need some critical hit rate. Maybe you can go for your dice here. You can go for attack and crit hit damage, or maybe go for full crit hit damage, guys, if you have lots of resources. Next, we have here the active skill. Okay, that is 120 in range, and that is standard or average. It says here it grants a Demon King buff to the caster for 10 seconds, and then it deals damage equal to, wow, that's 4000% of attack in a 10 meter wide and 5 meter long area around the target. So this Asmodeus, according to my whale friend, he or she is also good on PvP, but apparently we have here first the buff, guys. Take a look at that. It grants buff first before casting the damage. So this Demon King, it increases final evasion by 200%, reduction rate by 24%, and also the final attack by 30%. So take note, we have here some defensive buff that is increase in final evasion and also reduction rate. So if you are a risk taker, you can go for Demon King on PvP as an evasion build. You can go for evasion, guys, if you are a risk taker. Okay, but if you want a safe dice or safe build, go for crit hit damage. All right. So next, we get here some increase in final attack by 30%, and this is freaking insane, guys. We have here some increase in final attack. Okay, and of course, take note, we have here 10 meter wide and 5 meter long area around the target. So they said that you should put Asmodeus or Asmodeus at the second row, or maybe on the front row. But on my end, maybe I will put Asmodeus at the back row, guys. Okay, so next, it says here it inflicts 30-second Demon Realm debuff for 10 seconds upon successful attack. So it says here it decreases final defense by 50%. This is freaking good. And also it decreases the critical hit rate by 24%. Okay, Asmodeus is freaking nice, guys, because we have here 200 attack speed. And also, take a look at that damage. That's 4,000. And then we get almost 1,000% of attack to the hit target. In my own opinion, this Asmodeus is freaking good on PvE, especially on stage clearing. Okay, next, finally, of course, we got here a JURI. So I pulled a JURI, guys. I pulled like 21,000. And as you can see, okay, we have here 21,000 pulls. And as you can see, my JURI here is level 100, and we get here some plus 97, 98, 99, and that's plus 100. Okay, that's already plus 100 JURI. So JURI is a range type, and we have here an attack speed that is 149. You take a look at that. We have here some potential. That is crit damage. That's 6 times crit damage and 1 attack. Okay, so going back, we have here a 7-star JURI. So the basic attack, it says here, it deals damage equal to 450% of attack to the target. And this is 50% above the average, guys. And that is okay. And next, the crit attack. It deals crit damage equal to 750% of attack to the target. It grants a balance scales buff for 2 seconds to allies upon successful attack. So this balance scales increases final attack by 30%. So take note, we get here already some 30% increase in final attack. And also we get here some bonus damage rate by 24%. But take note of this final attack, guys. Okay, that's one. Then the crit hit damage is increased by 20% multiplicatively for each of the following type of debuffs applied. That will be burn, disintegration, and bleed. So if you have this 3 debuffs here, that would be a total of 60% of a critical hit damage increase, because it says here it stacks up to 3 times. And debuffs with the same effect count only as 1. Okay, so next, going back, take note of this final attack by 30%. We have here 1, and we have here the active skill. Actually, the range is only 100, but that is fine. So it says here it grants a Chief Justice of Court buff to the caster for 20 seconds and deals a damage equal to 900% of attack over 60 hits for 1 second in a 2-meter area around the target. So take note, we have here 20 seconds cooldown, guys. And we have here, it deals damage equal to 900% of attack over 60 hits for 1 second. Take note, that's 1 second. And it flicks a remand, a debuff for 20 seconds upon successful attack. What I like about this active skill here is this remand debuff, guys. That's 20 seconds. Okay? So this Chief Justice is also 20 seconds. Duration nullifies damage 5 times, increases. Take note, we have here some final attack again. That's 30%. That would be a total of 60%, guys. And increases the critical hit rate by 24%, final critical hit damage by 24%, bonus damage rate by 24%, and final bonus damage by 24%. And this effect cannot be removed by any buff removal. Take note, we have here offensive buffs. This is freaking insane. Although we got here only like 900% of attack, but take a look at that increase in offensive buff, guys. Those were powerhouse. Okay, so next, this remand here increases damage taken. Take a look at that. This is also an offensive debuff. Increases damage taken by enemies by 30%. It also decreases reduction rate by 24%. So this remand is also, my God, an offensive debuff, guys. Wow. Okay. So anyway, let's go to our tier list, guys, and let's revise this. This would be September 1, 2025 tier list. Okay. Okay, so we have here the SKIA PvE tier list, legendary heroes, dated September 1, 2025. And of course, we will plot these new heroes, guys. Okay, so first, okay, let's plot ASMODEUS. Okay, but before that, okay, we have here the Highlords. Okay, at the top, we have here double S heroes. And we got the high, medium, and low tiers. The same with this SS minus, guys. Okay, so I hope you understand that these tier lists, especially for beginners. Okay, so first let's plot ASMODEUS. So ASMODEUS, since ASMODEUS is a freaking nice unit, we can put ASMODEUS here next to Rages, guys. So we will move this Suyung Han, and then let's put that ASMODEUS. Okay. So let's copy that and let's paste. So for questioning about Master and this Demon King are of the same, guys. Because if you don't have Demon King or Master, my God, your damage will be freaking low. So these two units here are essential heroes. Okay, Demon King and Master. So we have your ASMODEUS, and next a melee type that would be Undercover Nia. So this Undercover Nia is not that good in PvE, but rather she is decent in PvP. But she can deal also some decent damage, guys. So we can move that Geldus up, and then Rosie, we can move something like that. And we get here a Jong Yukyu. Okay, so we can put here Undercover Nia. Okay, so that is the position of Undercover Nia on this PvE tier list. So next, we have the new, my God, meta unit, and that would be JURI. JURI is freaking insane. Of course, JURI is a range type unit. JURI will fall here above blank. So that is the position of this JURI, guys. So next, we will proceed to the PvP tier list. So on this PvP tier list, okay, I should copy first, guys, these 3 units here. Okay, let's maybe put it here. Okay, so first, that would be, okay, let's talk about this Undercover Nia. So we have here lots of decent heroes in PvP, but this Undercover Nia is freaking nice also, guys. So we can move these heroes here, something like that. Okay, Restia is freaking good also. We can move here. And then, okay, Sylvester together with Radrid. Okay, let's do something like that. Okay, maybe we can do something like that one, guys. Okay, Radrid is not that freaking good, but rather I think Rangrid will become okay. Rangrid and Sylvester, guys. Okay, I think these 2 units here or 3 units here, like Jack and Taka, are superior. Okay, and we can move Arestia here. Okay, something like that. So Rangrid, okay, Jopi is here, and those undercovers. Okay, let's move something like that. Also Phi. Okay, and then okay, let's do something like that. So Rangrid will fall here. Oh my god. Okay, and then So Yung Han will be here also, and we need to put Sylvester. Let's insert Sylvester somewhere like here, guys. Okay, let's copy that and let's paste. So this undercover Nia will fall next to Jack, guys. Okay, maybe above Jack. So one of the heroes here will move down. So I should put, okay, this Dr. Kim here. And let's do something like that. Okay, this will take for a while. Okay, and Demon King is here. Let's move that. Okay, do something like that. Okay, so Yung Han will move, and then Rangrid. Okay, okay. So Sylvester will move here, and let's do something like that. Okay, so undercover Nia will fall here, guys. And next we have here Asmodeus. So Asmodeus is freaking nice also on PvP, but I think he will fall here next to Rangrid. Okay, something like that. Okay, nice. Okay, so next we got here a JURI, guys. JURI. So JURI, even though JURI is freaking powerful, but she is not that good on a PvP. Okay, but rather we can insert that JURI on these slots here. So let's move that out. Okay, and then we can move something like that. Okay, buy them. You got here. Okay, Melia. Okay. So JURI will fall here, guys. Okay, so guys, that's it. And we will update our this one, theoretical dice, on my next video. Sorry, I'm quite very busy in the past. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you again on my next videos. Bye-bye.